Hi guys, it's Michael behind the camera here from Team Shift, along with YuGiOh recording as well. We've got Kalil St Ange here. He's top 8 Go Second Orcust deck. So he finished X1 in Swiss, losing round 1 to his best friend of like 7 or 8 years. Proceeding to go undefeated. So he lost to Josh Eames round 1 and Joshua Schmidt in top 8. So he only loses to people with the name Joshua. Other than that, Go Second Orcust deck. So do you want to take us through the list?
Yeah, sure. I'll start with hand traps. So played 3 Ash and then 3 Impermanence. I didn't want to play more than this because I felt like Nibiru, like everyone plays around it, so there's no point, which is why I didn't side it as well. Like Nibiru, like these seemed like enough, and I was testing like Phantasme as well, but it just seemed like Phantasme was just like it doesn't do anything past draw you cards, and I think this deck's consistent enough to where it doesn't need that like special summon like draw cards for no reason. Like I mean, don't get me wrong, drawing cards is good, but you know, like I think that's all you need is these. Like it's good against Lunar Light Orcust as well.
Sure.
And then for the Orcust I played 3 Nightmare, 3 Heart, 2 Symbol, and then 1 Bombard, and then I also played the World Wand and the Gizmet. I like maxed out on this and this because, well, this is the best one, of course, if you ever play some 3. And I know some people are like playing 2 of this, maybe 3 sometimes, but I'm playing like triple return, and so it's really consistent. And also I'm playing a spicy tech, which I'll show you in a bit, which makes this even more like less dead as well. With the symbol, this is really good because it allows you to play like more greedy than normal. Like it's not a be all end all. It's the same with the Gizmek as well. Like, if you banish Gizmek, you can banish one of these. If you banish into, that's super unlucky. It's 8 card banish. And then Bombard's really good for an option. Quite a few people will like you'll go Armageddon Knight or Scrap Recycler, send something, and they won't Ash Blossom it. They'll Ash Blossom it on the heart. Alright. So when you send this, they just go, well, I can't Ash Blossom that, so it has to go through, and then you have a Galatea target and everything. And then obviously this is really good. It's so good. This is incredible combo. And this is broken. So there's not really much to say about this, to be honest. And then for extenders and stuff, I played like 2 Link Slayer. The logic behind this, right, is in my opinion, I thought this was the best extender that also has an effect that's really good. It's 2k attack as well. It was really good in Swiss because since it's such an undefined format, I was really playing against stuff like maybe Altergeist Guru or Draco, which I played against twice, and this card just comes up so much. On top of that, like discarding like Orcust cards as well, it's really good. It just gets your engine going as well. And the worst case situation is it's just an extender. I don't know what else this would be that could make this deck more consistent than this.
It feels a good slot for the deck.
And then for the normal summons, I played 1 Grepher, 1 Armor, and 1 Scrap Recycler. This is just because I was testing like more of this, like I tested 3 to begin with, and then I went down to 2, and then eventually went down to 1, because I felt like you didn't need that many normal summons. I don't want it to be the be all end all of the deck. So a lot of people I played against in Swiss, I played against like 3 Orcus in Swiss, and literally like they would normal summon Math Man or Scrap Recycler. I'd ash them or Impermanence them, and they would just go pass. That was never me except like 1 time. So it was pretty strong. And then the MVP of the deck, 3 Super Poly. This card is broken as hell. Like Jesus, this card is ridiculous. It won me so many games, and with my top 8 match, I lost to Joshua Schmidt. His teammate told him about this card, and so he just played around it pretty much, and I couldn't do anything about that. But literally no one some people didn't expect it. Some people were really thrown off by the fact that it was that I was playing main decking it, and they would just lose games for free. And then play 3 Institution just because it's just the best, really, isn't it? Like it's got a super situational card. You go like Thousand Eyes Strict, or you can go Winder. Winder's game against most decks anyway. And then I played 3 Return. I know some people are playing 2, but this is a going second list, and like drawing an extra card really does change a lot. Like this card is so good as well because you can search with Galatea, and it's just like if you open a Babel, you just go like Galatea, Nightmare, and then you just draw 2 cards, and it can be hand traps or Super Poly, which essentially to me is like another interruption, and it's just really strong. And I also played 2 Allure as well. Not that this ever came up, but this is really good if they go Dweller, and then you Allure of Darkness them, and then you banish a card so you can Galatea put back things. But it's also good because just drawing cards and being more consistent. There was only one time when it was really bad, but it's like I don't understand what this could be that would make it not as bad as it was anyway. And it was only bad because I literally had nothing left and I drew into it. But other than that, it honestly wasn't that bad. I think 2 is completely fine.
The dweller interaction sounds quite nice.
Yeah, it came up a lot in testing. It didn't come up when I actually played though, because no one dwelled me. So, and then I played 2 Cyclone. I feel like 3 is a little too much, but like, especially in an undefined format, this card is really good, especially into like Pure Orcust as well. A lot of the time, like Cosmic Cyclone in there, Sec Crescendo, or sometimes Babel. Not that I ever did that. It comes up a lot, and it plays around Ding as well. And quite a few decks are playing Orcust decks, so it's pretty good to play around that. And then for like the one-ofs, I just played like 1 Rota, 1 Foolish, and 1 Monster Reborn. Essentially it's a 4th normal summon. It's good if like, I was going to play a Scrap Recycler over this, but I was like, there's no point because they would just ash the Scrap Recycler or the Harp anyway, and so I might as well just play this because they would just ash this anyway. And honestly, sometimes you want to search Grapha and it's just way better because you discard Nightmare and they're like, I don't know if I want to ash that now. It's awkward. But yeah, Monster Reborn is just really good, and obviously Foolish Bro is just like essentially sending a card. And then I played these 2 cards.
Cool, so onto the extra deck.
Yeah, so for the extra deck I just played 2 Ding, 3 Gala, 3 Long. Pretty standard honestly, there's not much more to say about that. I mean, I guess at one point I wanted to try playing 3 Ding, but like it never really comes up honestly, like at all. And yeah, I think the ratio is pretty good, honestly, I wouldn't change it. And then I played 1 Nightmare, and I played 1 Board Blocker. So I feel like Nightmare's quite standard. Like I actually didn't summon this once today at all. But with this, again, I didn't summon this as well. But honestly, the reason why I like this card is I'm playing quite a few extenders and I'm playing Super Poly. So sometimes I'll open up like Orcust Nightmare, right? Because I'm playing 3, and I can't play the game. And so I just want to make this card with my extenders because it's just literally 2 monsters with different names, and then just discard Orcust Nightmare, then just play the game. And in testing, it came up a lot. It didn't come up today, unfortunately, but I definitely wouldn't cut this card just purely because of that interaction. And then I also played 1 Brawl Sword and 1 Bomber. I summoned this card 1 time actually for the whole day because a lot of the time, like, they just scoop before you even want to go for a game. But honestly, like, I play it like a really grindy game, and so like a lot of the time I'm not trying to risk into Nibiru for a Brawl Sword OTK if I don't have resources to keep going. Bomber was really good in its True Draco and stuff. Like honestly, they just got wrecked. Honestly, this card definitely don't regret that. And then for the Super Poly targets, I literally just played this and this for Super Poly targets. I kind of wish I switched this to the Cyberverse card, I guess, but these are really good. I only summoned this 1 time. I summoned this like probably about at least 10 or 11 times throughout the whole day, maybe 12 times honestly. And I only summoned this once in my top 32 match. And then of course I just played the Thousand Eyes on the Window for the Insta-Fuse cards.
Yeah, so the side deck.
And then for the side I played 3 Gnome. This is because the only deck I'm actually scared of, the only deck I could randomly lose to is Lunalight Orcust. It's the only deck where it's like there's nothing you can do, you just lose. And so it's the only deck I really wanted to like heavily side for in case they like beat me randomly. So like that's the reason why. And we honestly never came in because I didn't actually play against it in Swiss. I don't know how, but I definitely don't regret signing this card because it's just like if I didn't have this card, I would feel like I would have regretted it. And then I also played Silver Pangratops. This is just for like rogue cards. Again, it's like Guru Altergeist, Draco, like decks that I'm a bit iffy about. This card just rams into their stuff and they like can't really do anything about it. It was really good. I sided it in a good few times and it just came up. And I did side it in with Link Slayer sometimes, just as more of a special summon target and stuff like that. Because you can go Link Special Summon Link Slayer, and then if they have 2 monsters or more, special summon this. And it's just like, they don't really, so broke, so good. And then I also played 3 Lancia. Pure Orcust really, Lunalight Orcust as well. They can't like Perfume or Serenade Dance, so they lose. I did side this in quite, because I play against like 3 or 4 Pure Orcust in Swiss. And so I just sided this in. It was really good. Definitely won't change this. It has to be played at 3. And then I played 3 Twin Twister in case they're not playing Orcust, and this is just good against stuff. I sided against Salamangreat because I think they side into like traps and stuff like that, like summon limit and stuff. I don't want to risk that. And also like True Draco it came in against as well. And yeah, it's just really strong. And then I played this package as well. This is just in case they made me go first. Surprisingly, only I think it was 2 people made me go first, and that was it. And it was one of the ones I lost. Again, I definitely don't regret not signing this card in, purely because if they make me go first, I have this as an option, and I anticipate they're going to make me go first. And every time I lost or won, and then they made me go first, I knew they were going to make me go first, and I decided this in. I never got to activate it because I never drew it, but again, I don't regret this either. So yeah.
Cool, right. Well, you've done very well, so congratulations on all of that. Do you have any shout outs you'd like to give?
Yes, so many shout outs. Shout out to my girlfriend, shout out to my Clash Royale behind the camera. Shout out to Josh Eames as well. Honestly, shout out to like Taron and Monoff as well. You guys like tested with me for the whole weekend as well. Shout out to Carl as well for fearing with me. Shout out to the whole of Team Shift, honestly, like you guys have been amazing, and shout out to the UK.
Cool. Right, thanks very much.
Okay, thank you.